Ahoy lads and ladies, my name's Hampy, welcome to the channel. Today we are back on the quest to be the best on the ranked doubles ladder, and we are going to just hop into the battles here, and we're playing with the far away squad that you've seen in the last month or so, and yeah, hopefully we find an opponent nice and quick. And today, you guys will be watching this, will be the day the DLC drops, so hopefully you guys enjoy playing that. Or might be the day after, depending on the time frame. I know it'll be the 17th here, so we have found our opponent nice and quick, and Milotic is there again. And it is just a popular choice, isn't it, the old Milotic. They've also got Farfetch'd, or Surfetch'd, is it? A Mimikyu, Ferrothorn, Arcanine, and the Dragapult. So there it is again, the Dragapult, Dragapult weakness policy proc stuff is there. There's Ferrothorn, which we do not like at all. Milotic has proven to be troublesome in the past. Arcanine's not really a threat. Surfetch'd I don't know much about, but what you don't know generally gets you killed. So the question is, what do we do? Like, is it Grimmsnarl, Mudsdale? I think we do, right? And we'll bring Rotom and Gastrodon in the back. The problem would be that Ferrothorn though if we do this. That'll help. That'll be how it'll be anyway, so that's fine. So Arc VGC. Arak. It's not Arc. It's got an A in the middle. It wasn't a bad training card either. But this is better than a plain one, right? Mimikyu Milotic. Says I. So this isn't a horrible spot. What do they have there? So I know Surfetch'd is just fighting. He looks like a bird, but he's not. So we can go for it here. Like, I don't think we brought Gastrodon in the end, did we? No, we did bring Gastrodon. Like, we can go for it. But at the same time, a light screen and switching to Gastrodon isn't a horrible idea. Worst case scenario, it gets bopped by. Worst case scenario, it gets bopped by a Woodhammer. There it is. There goes the Dynamax. But I'd maybe expect to play rough out of this Mimikyu. I definitely wouldn't expect a Trick Room. After staring down the team, we're staring down. So the Milo's gone big. Right. We set up the light screen, which we could have set up the reflect. Mimikyu uses Taunt on the Grimmsnarl. And go for the max Hailstorm. Gastrodon does take a fair chunk of damage, but we survive it thanks to the light screen. Grimmsnarl now has to attack something, and so we saw Taunt from the Mimikyu. I think it might not be a bad idea to go for the Spirit Break onto this Mimikyu and go for a Protect with our Gastrodon. I'd love to recover, but I don't think that's a good idea right now. I think we might be staring down a Woodhammer. But at the same time, it's got Taunt, probably Shadow Sneak. Play rough. There it is. So that's going to hurt. And the hailstorm does come out again and might be into the snarl slot. It is into the snarl slot, so we could have recovered. Which does hurt us a little bit. But we have seen out this Dynamax pretty successfully. There's one more turn to go. Unfortunately though, like, it might not be a horrible idea to Dynamax Gastrodon. Might not be. What we're going to do. Fairly certain, like, we Dynamax our Mudstail, I think we just lose there. Because I don't think the Hailstorm's doing enough. That's a KO. So. We did take a lot of damage with Gastrodon there, but we did get a KO back, so that's... We do need to KO this Milotic now, and unfortunately it's going to move before us. But... So Arcanine comes out. Yeah, we just got to go for that, I think. Just gotta go for that, but it's probably just going to... It might even just snarl here. Like, Will-O-Wisp into the Mudstail, sure. That's fair enough. That's gonna make things a lot harder. And I'd wager this Milotic has Recover. Blizzard comes out. It's in the hail, but it doesn't do enough to KO us, which is handy. So it's Life Orb Milotic. So Gastrodon goes for the Quake into the Milotic slot, does a fair chunk of damage. Hopefully this high horsepower hits. It hits. But it's not enough to KO. Is the Hail Bunt enough? The Hail Bunt is enough to KO, so we get the Milo down, which is big. Which is very big. Because we have our Incineroar in the back, which is which now we can bring it in and intimidate safely. Let me see what the last Pokemon is. Probably the Dragapult again. Surfetched. So I think the Pokemon we want to bring down here is Arcanine. And the Max Quake is going into that Arcanine slot as well from Gastrodon. It's definitely a sort of a protect mind game here going on. But it's going for the Snarl. Not enough for the Gastrodon KO. Leaf Blade. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's KO. But we do get the Quake off. So we are at -1 though, so this is not gonna do. Oh, it does get the KO. We get that crit, that's why. That is the last turn of Hail. Oh, holy heck. Can that thing be faked out? I'm not sure if it can be intimidated, but Scrappy. I'm not sure what Scrappy does. I'm not sure if Scrappy can be faked out or not, but if it can, it uses Detect anyway, so that's fine. We're going to get a recover off with our Gastrodon. That's huge for us. And just Flare Blitz and Earth Power here. Like, I'm tempted to protect. I don't think he's seen protect. He might have seen it once out of us. This game, did we protect through a Milo? I think we did. We did, and he didn't attack. Didn't attack it. I think this is the turn he goes for it. Ah. GG. Oh. We had to attack. Oh well. Fortune favors the brave, and we were not brave. Because this Leaf Blade will do enough to KO us. I'm fairly certain it can't miss. It's got 100% crit ratio with Surf Etched, holding the leak. The smart play was to just attack. Like, why didn't I just attack? That's enough. That's a crit. Oh, all I had to do was attack, I think, because he would have got the close combat, would have lowered the damage. Oh well. Oh well. Close, yet so close, yet so far, guys. Eh? That was a good game. You just proved. Well, I suppose the Gastrodon was at -1 there, right? So he did sort of, and it was close combat. So Gastrodon might not have KO'd. I guess we'll never know anyway, because... Oh wait, was it close? Yeah, it was close combat, not superpower. So, okay, we got a Whimsicot team with Lucario, Gyarados, Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Duraludon. So this team looks pretty weak to Incineroar. So we're going to go with Grimmsnarl and Incineroar. Bring Mudsdale in the back. And I like the idea of Rotom-Mow, but I think Dusclops might be a better pick for Will-O-Wisp shenanigans. Maybe a Trick Room option if we need it. Yeah, I think we'll go with Dusclops. Yeah. Still reeling about that last game, guys. Well now, what do we think happens here? Tough spot. I want to set up a light screen. Is what I want to do. A light screen and a parting shot into that Duraludon seems like a not bad option. Cinderace is intimidated. We might be able to bring out Dusclops here, and what we can do, like, provided we survive the max steel spike. He's gone for the Duraludon, so we could affect out the Cinderace, but like, what's the point? I suppose the Cinderace might have Iron Head though. Oh, it's got Sucker Punch. He's going for the Incineroar. Oh, it might have been going. It could have been going for either, I suppose, right? The Steel Spike does come out. I'm fairly certain this KOs. I guess it doesn't. So we get the parting shot. And what do we want to go? Do we, like... Looks like a good time to go bring out the horse, if you're asking me. Got the light screen up, we got the Cinderace intimidated. And we got one more turn with our Grimmsnarl. I think a Swagger looks in order. At the same time, I'm kind of scared of that Duraludon. So I'm thinking Max Rockfall into the Cinderace looks just as good. So I am scared of a weakness policy on that Duraludon. Oh well, it's probably a Assault Vest. Wait, well, I suppose I should look at the team and sort of go, what do you reckon that's going to be? If we hit our Swagger, there's no switches, so if we hit our Swagger, we're in a very good position. So we'll be able to just come back and intimidate whatever comes in. I think that's how it works. But looks like it's hitting. So we've already missed our one Swagger for the night, which was in yesterday's episode, so the Iron Head does come out and it's going to do the damage to Grimmsnarl. The 50 or so required, and the Rockfall's now no good, which is a bit of a bummer. And there's the Life Face on the Cinderace. life orb on the cinderace, should I say. Let's go on for the darkness, which is going to do little to no damage to us since we parting shotted that Duraludon, and we've got a light screen up. But we are at +2 here, so we'll see how much damage this does. Nowhere near enough, but what type did it change to? Changed to steel type, didn't it? So it might want to switch out here. Like, does he have a ghost type or a good switch? Yeah, like his whimsicot would be a good switch if he had it. Gyarados would be a good switch if he had it. I think a fake out into the Cinderace slot and a like, I'm thinking another Rockfall will KO it anyway, so like that's probably the best bet, just in case of it. Like, he doesn't have a good Rockfall switch in, so like we're gonna go for that, and then nope, could have gone for the Knuckle, but that's okay. When wind comes out, that's going to hurt. Well, it's going to lower our attack by 1, so we're now at +1 attack. So this probably won't KO the Cinderace now. This will be the time he switches when I go for the Knuckle here. But still, Knuckle here isn't bad. Right. Nope. Steel Spike probably would have been better into something, but we're not getting that off. So I'm actually expecting a Gyarados to come out now. Really should have maybe got ready for that. Whimsicot. Okie dokie. I'm going to switch out Incineroar into Dusclops now, I think. And we're going to go for the Heavy Slam into the Whimsicot slot. So Duraludon is actually quite useless at the moment. I think having Dusclops out here is an eject button and an Assault Vest. There we go. Switcheroo. So he's gonna get an Assault Vest. Oof, was that a crit? Yeah, that was a crit. Because there's no way that KO'd without a crit. It's just it's too and now we're in a bit of a tough spot. That's unfortunate, guys. That's really unfortunate. Ow. Do we think Incineroar can pull this out? Is the question. Incineroar and the Clops. What I think we can do here is we can get a guaranteed Trick Room off, and we can... This Whimsicot cannot protect because it's now wearing an Assault Vest. It actually can't do anything but attack. So out goes the Whimsicot In comes probably Gyarados, which is a bit of a bummer. But ooh, it's ooh, Thunderbolt comes out into the Incineroar slot. Trick Room comes out now. Ah, that's a bummer. I was hoping to get a little more chip into that Gyarados, but go for the Will-O-Wisp and the Darkest Lariat. Ah, that's a bummer. That Will-O-Wisp hit, we survive. If we go for a Nightshade, we might actually be all right. But Waterfall comes out, we do not survive that. Oh, that's a bummer. We've been rather unlucky here. But because I think we would have survived. I think Incineroar survives it with but we can go for the Nightshade. Into the Gyarados. Out goes the Gyarados. In comes the Whimsicot, who's going to take a 50 damage. Which Dark Pulse is going to come out and not do nearly enough to us. That's going to suck. Now that sucks. Oh, gee. That's super unfortunate. Like, Mudsdale was primed to win the game. Was it plus? I believe it was at +2. Yep. Light screens wore off. Dazzling Gleam's going to come out. That's probably going to get a KO. Not quite. Critical hit for the trouble. Well. Can't feel bad about losing that one. Like, I mean, what do we do wrong? There is the question. Like, I guess the thing we did wrong was not Nightshading, because it was probably enough to get the KO. We Nightshade, and then we've still got Incineroar, and we're probably able to pull it out with Incineroar and Dusclops. That's the major misplay. Oh well, it's been a while since we've had 2 losses in an episode. I think guys, but they were some pretty good games. So yeah, rough beats, but that's the game we play, and you don't complain about it. You just move on. You sort of think, well, yeah, well, there was one thing I could have done, and that probably was the difference. That was the difference maker. Like, I'd say he switched out that Gyarados because it was on like 49 to, you know, it was probably under 50. So we get the KO there, and we win the game. So, like, I risked the Will-O-Wisp for, you know, for what, I guess, because we still might not have survived, right? We were on a, like, yeah. Oh well. That's the game, unfortunately, guys, and, oh well. Yeah. Still, Mudsdale getting crit was sucky, and, like, Mudsdale getting crit and missing the Will-O-Wisp. Like, I'm not sure if missing the Will-O-Wisp mattered, but Mudsdale getting crit by that Duraludon definitely mattered. Because we were about to KO that Duraludon, I believe. Actually, no, we were about to go for the Whimsicot. But oh well. Oh well is the phrase. Not much we can do about it. Except thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.